Okay, we have a new concept, sharing ones to form a group. That is, we can form a group by sharing ones. Now, let's come to this example here. We have 1, 1, 1. Then we have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Okay, now what you mean by sharing ones is that I have formed a pair by combining these two. Now this one is left. So what I'm going to do over here is that this one can be shared by this one. That means this one is being shared here also and being shared here also. Okay, then 1 2 3 4, a quad is being formed. Okay, so let's combine all the four to form a quad. Now this one is also left, so this one would be this one would be shared by this one, so this will form a pair. Okay, so we have quad. Okay, m1, this one m1, then we have m3, this is m3. Okay, then we have m5, and then we have m7. This is forming a quad. Then we have formed a pair also, here and here. So pair 1, we have m0, this one, and then we have m1, this one. Okay, then we have a pair 2, which is again m1, and then we have m3, and then we have another pair 3, which is formed by m7, this is your m7, and by m15. Okay, so if you look at this, so we have formed a quad and 3 pairs. So we have to make sure every one is being included somewhere or the other. There might be a possibility if one is left somewhere, let's say here or in some corner, not here, it will be forming something. Okay, so there can be a one somewhere in between, okay, which is not being shared by anyone. So like for example, okay, it's not neat though. So you have only one here, it's not being shared, and one here, there's another one here. Okay, now we cannot form a group diagonally, so we have to write the individual cell address for these two cells, because they cannot form a group diagonally. It will not work, and we do not have any other ones, so whatever the cell address is would be added to this one. Okay, that will do later on when the questions would come. Thank you so much.